Yeah, well, years and years ago, I started in the military, and I got orders to come to Alaska. As a young man, it was pretty exciting because I'd never been out of the lower 48 or even much out of Louisiana. So got up here and was assigned at Fairbanks, and it was a 3-year assignment. And after 3 years, I kind of fell in love with the place, and I said, "Well, I want to stay here for a while." So I re-enlisted for another 3 years, and then extended for a little more. Winded up getting almost 10 years out of them in Alaska. And then they tried to move me to Chicago, Illinois. And I was like, "Nope, I don't think so. I'm not going to Chicago. I think I'll stay here in Alaska." So got out of the military, and that's actually how I winded up getting into the fishing. Is while I was there, we'd go out on Prince William Sound and do some fishing and stuff. But anyway, met a couple of guys at the dock that I worked for, and after I got out, they were pretty impressed with the halibut catches that we was taking on our little private boat. We'd come in and we'd have bigger fish than the charter fishermen were when they were coming in. So the guy that I winded up working for, he saw me at the dock one day and said, "Hey, when you get out of the military, if you're interested in a career or at least a term of charter fishing, let me know and I'll put you to work." So I took him up on it and spent a couple of seasons up here. Of course, in Alaska, everything is seasonal. So when I say a season, it will be a fishing year in Alaska, which usually starts mid-April and goes through, mid-September. And I did a couple of seasons of those, and then migrated back down to the lower 48 and did some work offshore. But the whole time, couldn't get Alaska off my mind. It's always on your mind. And every spring, and of course in the lower 48, spring starts in February, March. You start getting that little aching in your belly, like, man, I got to get back up there. There's things that you just can't see anywhere else. So when me and Miss Trill, Mama Trill, I should say, when me and Mama Trill got married, and I got the opportunity to take her up here. Well, she kind of fell in love with it too. So that kind of set the stage for where we're at now. I'm getting a little older, a little more gray in my beard. It's a little closer to retirement. And it's just nice to be able to get away to a place where you feel like it's your home away from home.
Right.
And we always miss home. We miss people back home because it's a long way. But this is it's a lovely place.